The Curl project is finding out what a lot of rational people have known all along about AI, and the complaints the anti-AI movement has that it doesn't live up to its hype. The problem isn't AI, it's shoddy AI. AI is a tool, and like all good tools, they work as long as human beings use them wisely. Curl is an open source project used to upload and download files over HTTP and other protocols, and is used by billions of people who don't even realize it and haven't even heard of it. That's because it's used in scripts that operate in cars, TVs, routers, printers, cell phones, tablets, medical devices, gaming consoles, media players, all sorts of things. Basically, if you're on the internet, you use Curl in some way. Sadly, as project maintainer Daniel Stenberg has had to point out, the project has been flooded with bogus bug reports generated by AI models. He said that only 5% of the submissions have turned out to be genuine vulnerabilities, a massive decrease from previous years. He posted, "We now ban every reporter instantly who submits reports we deem AI slop. A threshold has been reached. We are effectively being DDoSed. If we could, we would charge them for this waste of our time." It's actually making him reconsider the project's bug bounty program. But the problem was never the technology, but the people using it. A counterpoint is Joshua Rogers, a Polish security researcher who was praised by Stenberg for, quote, "actually truly awesome findings." Those findings were found with the assistance of LLMs. Quote, "In my view, this list of issues achieved with the help of AI tooling shows that AI can be used for good. Powerful tools in the hand of a clever human is certainly a good combination." Turns out, AI is only slop when people use it sloppily. Of course, another complaint is that AI wastes electricity and water and destroys the environment and all sorts of mean, nasty, ugly things. We're seeing pushback on that too, though, like from Christian Josie, who posted a great PJ Media article in favor of progress and humanity and against the Neo-Luddites. After a couple of paragraphs basically gushing over how wonderful the government is for the things he wants it to do, he nevertheless gave a good response to all the fearmongering. Quote, "Let me be clear. I'm not buying any of it. It's all just part of the media's efforts to catastrophize every piece of news and spin everyone up over anything that's different or changing. It's no different than all of the press 30 years ago about the dangers of the internet and the Y2K disaster that never materialized. So yes, data centers are going to use a lot of electricity, they will need water to cool their facilities, and their footprint will grow across the nation. That's called progress. Yes, sometimes progress has risks, but those risks are mitigated as industries mature. I see no reason why the data center industry is any different, or why we should hold them to a higher standard than any other industry." And he went into ways AI is going to make our lives immeasurably better. Quote, "For example, AI is going to let doctors quickly diagnose people with terrible conditions. Ever known someone who takes years to get a correct diagnosis and treatment for an illness? It's an awful existence, and we should all be looking forward to when AI can reduce the number of people suffering from not knowing what is making them sick and what can be done to ease their discomfort." But as he points out, the benefits of new technologies are always the things we can't predict. And that comes on top of a Yale study which shows that, unlike what the doomsayers fearmonger, AI has had zero effect on jobs so far. Quote, "Overall, our metrics indicate that the broader labor market has not experienced a discernible disruption since ChatGPT's release 33 months ago, undercutting fears that AI automation is currently eroding the demand for cognitive labor across the economy. They showed that the United Nations International Labor Organization was right back in 2023 when they predicted the generative AI would probably not replace most workers. That's also confirmed by a Danish study from April, as well as a working paper from NBER back in February. But that doesn't stop a lot of idiots, especially the ones at the idiot capital of the world, Hollywood. They've got all their panties in a bunch over the unveiling of Tilly Norwood, an AI-generated actress. Yes, the movie Simone is now reality. Actress Emily Blunt said, quote, "I don't know how to quite answer it other than to say how terrifying this is. Good Lord, we're screwed. This is really, really scary. Come on, agencies, don't do that. Please stop. Please stop taking away our human connection." Sorry, who are you again? The Screen Actors Guild said in a statement, quote, "Tilly Norwood is not an actor. It's a character generated by a computer program that was trained on the work of countless professional performers without permission or compensation. It has no life experience to draw from, no emotion, and from what we've seen, audiences aren't interested in watching computer-generated content untethered from the human experience. It doesn't solve any problem. It creates the problem of using stolen performances to put actors out of work, jeopardizing performer livelihoods and devaluing human artistry." Wait, if audiences aren't interested in it, then how would it put actors out of work? Come on! They said the same thing about Gollum! All of this is just to show what a spectrum of hysteria the anti-AI movement is, but overall, they're regressive, narcissistic, and just plain wrong.